All right, welcome back to the hangar. Excuse me. It's allergies, man. Getting older. Never had allergies until I was in my 40s. Ugh. But yeah, dry air, and it is like cold today. Cold, like single digits this morning. Anyways, it's the beauty of having heat and AC in the shop. So it's very nice. And I went overboard on the insulation in this place. Not overboard, I just wall insulation was the rock wool stuff, and then the ceiling stuff I only needed like R30, but Lowe's had I thought it was a mess up, but they had this ridiculous deal on like R49 insulation, and I thought it was a mess up, so I didn't think it was or the order would go through, but placed the order online, and I'd be damned, it showed up and saved myself like $3,000. But anyways, insulated it really well, and I really only I have 4 head units here from this mini split, and like single digits, I ran keeping it in the 60s, mid to low 60s during the night. If I wanted to, I just run 2 or 3 of them for like a couple hours, and it keeps it there, so it works really well. Anyways, so the SU, I wanted to show you guys this, kind of what's going on here. So this is what I made. I think I posted pictures of it. Well, this bracket is just a very light aluminum bracket that I put an L. It used to be an old flybar lock for helicopters that had like the the old paddles, but it's kind of hard to see. But it's just a light. It has a little slit here that I can move it, slide it in and out. That's irrelevant really, because that's the position it needs to be in. But I wanted to make it removable, so it's just I can loosen it and slide it forward and get the batteries out, or I can take them completely off and to get these out if I need to. So that's kind of nice. But that's kind of how it's going to look. I'll probably take some self-etching primer and hit this, and then maybe just paint it black if I don't have any self-etching black, which I might. But just to kind of clean it up a little bit. But that's I don't know. I mean, I don't even fool with that. The other thing I had kind of sucked. What in the heck? Who knows what that is? I was messing with the canopy. I mentioned fixing this, and I was doing that, and I put the canopy on, and then it was kind of rubbing a little bit on the sides. So when I was getting it up, it just cracked right here. Like it literally cracked in two, and it actually cracked the plastic. Totally sucked ass. And I didn't flex it really. I just was lifting it up, and it just cracked on its own. So what I did was drop some CA in there, trying to be really careful getting this back because it kind of flexed it a little bit. But I actually took some carbon toe with some epoxy and made a little, kind of see the glossiness there, I think. And I put a patch there because I glued it once and I just picked it up and was moving around, and it popped again. So it had to be a legit high saw repair there. Probably should have just done that in the first place, but I was actually planning to put some glue on it. I was just doing that temporary fix, but every time I touched it, it was doing that. So I went ahead and fixed it right. But anyways, so I did fix that that channel. Had to cut a little bit of extra. I guess there's a channel inside that G10 piece that little hook locks into, and I just had to, even with shortening the rod for the actuator as short as I could, I still had about a millimeter or two that I needed to sand. So I just took my Dremel with a little long narrow cutting bit and just cleaned it out. And I got to put it on there and test it, make sure everything's good to go now that's fixed. I just want to show you guys this little quick video. And what I got going on, I did get all these done. Got them tied up. I got all the wires secure. The only thing I don't have in here now that I'm going to run right now is the GCU leads that I had made up. So I got to route them through, and then put the ends on and plug them in. And then that will be it. Officially, that will be it. I promise. I was going to mount this guy, which is the program box for that EvoJet controller. But I don't really want to do that just yet, because it does have a light on it that I can use to tell when it's at the pressure, because there's no telemetry with this one. So you either use the display or you go by the light. So whatever PSI you set, it will go solid, or whatever color I don't know if it's red or blue, but it tells you when you filled up when you're at your PSI. So that's all I really need. It's a visual indication versus having like a gauge. I'm really not a fan of the gauges. I haven't used those things in years. But anyways, so that's where we're at. So I'm gonna go ahead and run these GCU leads, put the other end on them, plug them in, and probably put the canopy on and everything, make sure it works, because I want to get these things working right, the locks on them, as part of the programming. So that's kind of the next part, and then we'll be done. And then once I get everything programmed, I'll do a video of that, and then I'm gonna kind of do a final CG on it and see what I have to do. Probably have to add a couple ounces in the nose, not a lot, but we'll see. Yeah. Damn, it's cold. Still cold. Can't get warm today. But anyways, you guys have a good one. And oh yeah, and another thing too. Last little thing here. Man, I cannot talk because of this throat. But yeah, I kind of did some unplugging. Kind of my silent protesting. So I'm not going to be on Facebook or any of that other stuff for a while. And who knows? I may just ditch it all together, because it's kind of nice not having to tie up your life with all that junk. So I kind of closed my Facebook accounts, Instagram, and I still have my YouTube channel, but anything with certain people on is no bueno. I'm not going to support people like that. So, anyways, you guys have a good one. Oh, wrong button.